settle down. Imagine with me, if you will, a world where all the roads and highways aren't under some kind of fucking construction. Are you kidding me? The other day on Facebook, a dude I went to school with 30-something odd years ago was talking about how he had retired. He's retiring, and his career of choice was idot. He bragged about how he would work the same patch of 65 for an entire career. His crew dropped a bridge.
What?
How the fuck do you drop a bridge? His entire career on one patch, and they dropped a fucking bridge. You know, how is it with all the road construction and dudes retiring, how is there any unemployment in Indiana? Have you been driving down a stretch 14, 15 miles long? Nothing but cones as far as the eye can see. And then when you do finally see signs of life, it's 3 or 4 guys standing around talking about nothing. They'll holler just about anyone. Dudes out of high school, dudes that drop bridges. idot is missing one letter. Idiot. And who the fuck laid out the roadways or made up the signs? If you're going south on 65 and you want to get off on 465, that off-ramp is called 123. That sign reads 123 465. They did that shit on purpose. And who thought it was a good idea to put on and off ramps on the express side of the expressway? Why would you do that? It's such a pleasant surprise to have somebody come off the fucking off ramp doing 40 while you're doing 80. That's not an accident waiting to happen. And who thought it was a good idea to have 5- and 6-way intersections? And I'll tell you who. Fucking Indianapolis did. And they're everywhere. Every time I come up on a 6-way intersection, my GPS gets confused. But it doesn't matter which road you take, because they all lead to the same place, because Indianapolis sucks. And how many roundabouts are in Carmel? I've done the math, folks. I figured it out. All of them. I went into a roundabout in Lebanon and came out in Carmel. I don't know how that shit happened. If you want to explain it to me, feel free, but I was really high when it happened at the time. It still freaks me out. Well, you know what? The road construction is really only it's only half the problem. Show of hands, let me see how many people are licensed Indiana drivers. Everybody in here? You're lucky. I'll tell you why. Statistically, Indiana is 7th for the worst drivers in the United States. I don't know how to tell you all this, but it's your fault. It was this one time. It happens like 3 or 4 times a week. I was on the express side, right, in the express lane, and some yahoo was on the furthest right side, and cut across almost straight 4 lanes of traffic so he can get to that exit there. It's times like those that I wish I had a sack of hammers. That way I could just wing a hammer right out the fucking sunroof and knock him off the freaking road. You know, you narcissistic son of a bitches, I want to teach you a word. It's merge. When the on and off ramps are on the proper side of the fucking road, on the right side, they give you ample time to merge. It's at least a mile. But as soon as that broken line comes up, everybody got to merge right there. Oh, I wish I had just a big old sack of hammers. Be hammer for you, and a hammer for you, and a hammer for you. I feel like Oprah. A hammer for you, and a hammer for you. Do you know what fills me with the rage of 1,000 black angry women? I'm identifying as Oprah for this joke. That's when you're doing the speed limit and somebody passes you, and then they get in front of you, and then they slow down. What? Why the fuck would you? You know what? I wish I had Mjolnir for that motherfucker. Leave that out there and let that stop him fucking dead. Jesus Christ. You know, Indianapolis is called the Circle City. Mm-hmm. It's because 465 goes around it. And as most of you know, we have the Indianapolis 500, which seems to give you fucks the illusion that you're somehow in the Indianapolis 500. If you're on 465, you people fucking either going way too fast or way too slow. There are some squiggly lines just beyond your steering wheel. And those squiggly lines match the same squiggly lines on the signs that are on the side of the road. That's called speed limit. I always do speed limit because I'm usually doing something else illegal. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's illegal. It's hard to believe I made notes for this shit, isn't it?
Harder boys you can read.
Huh?
Harder the boys that you can read.
I know, right? I can't read my own handwriting. You know, I will leave you with a quick driving lesson. Something that I hope y'all take home with you. And it's this. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. Thank you. That's my time.
We everybody. So,